Hi, Tasha T. How are you, Allie? Hi, I'm okay. How are you? Hi. Tell us something good. I got something good. Back at you, gorgeous. I got a few things that are good. I do. I got some goodness. Alright. Let's start. Y'all know the spiel. Well, some of you do. Hi, I'm Allie. I believe in Jesus Christ. So, I didn't always believe in Jesus. I was looking for so much peace in places that was so dark. So, I know that every religion has its dirt. I'm not religious. I have a relationship with Jesus Christ. As much as you have a relationship with a stranger. Alright, so God is not done with me yet. And I'm working on my relationship. So there's that. But if you don't pray, that doesn't mean that we can't see eye to eye. Every walk of life can agree that the truth about the children is too much and it's getting heavier. So we can all agree about the children, okay? But for 2 seconds, I'm gonna pray. So if you wanna mute me or something, walk out, cool. But give me like 30 seconds and then come right back, okay? Cool beans. Jesus, we thank you for this day. I thank you for this day, God, and I thank you for the air in our lungs. I thank you for my family. I thank you for the love that we have, God. I thank you for encamping your angels around this car, guiding and lighting every step in our path, Jesus. I just thank you for sending your Holy Spirit to light a fire, give that righteous anger, or hold those that need it. God, you know what everybody needs. And I just thank you so much for everything that you're doing in process and progress, Jesus. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Cat Ron. Hey lady, you look beautiful and tired. I'm tired. Our souls are tired. It's not so much like I just want a nap and a hot bath. Our souls are tired, y'all. Like really tired. So let's have an interactive conversation for a minute, not get distracted. I have a few things I want to talk to you about, and then I'm going to talk to you about some fun stuff. But first of all, the marches going on. I just want to explain some things. There's marches going on this weekend, March 7th, that were organized by Scotty the Kid. If you look on his page, Scotty, SCOTTYTHEKID, all one word, you'll be able to find him. If it's important to you, then if you're sitting here right now, go on Instagram, hit that search bar, type in his name, go to his page. I'm not asking you to follow him. I'm telling you to go check his page to see where you can find a march near you. He is organizing them all over the place. I respect this dude. I don't know him personally. I've met him a couple of times in passing because in 2020, he organized a march in Los Angeles, California. As y'all know, I and my mom went viral in 2020. Okay? If you watch the series that we did on AlliesArmy.com, all of us, stay with me, please. It's so simple. People make things so hard. I'm explaining this as simple as possible. I've done this for years, and still people make this so hard, so please just stay with me. We did a series called All of Us, because it's all of our war. Alright? It's on AlliesArmy.com. And the first segment that we did, called Do You See Me, you will see a march. And we told you, we showed up to Los Angeles, not only as we are a trained choreographer and dancer that used to work in Los Angeles. We were trafficked in Los Angeles. Okay? We fed the homeless in Los Angeles. We showed up one day down there and the streets were full. That was organized by Scotty the Kid in 2020. Are y'all with me? Are we all on the same page? Yes or no? Are we all? Did y'all all get that? Yes or no? Please, I just want to make sure we're all, somebody just tell me we on the same page. I got you. Let's turn it. Are we? Yes. Thank you, Cat King Cannon. All right, cool. That's a cool name. Thank you, Koo. Thank you, Miss Wally. So now moving on. This weekend he's doing something again on March 7th. Did you hear me say? I haven't been in passing. So when I found out who was organizing them, I ran past and I seen him and I walked up to him and I said, thank you. Thank you for doing this. And he hugged me and I hugged him back. And I was very grateful that I'd not just seen that man once. He did another march, went down there, seen him twice. Now, I don't know if a smear campaign or something happened, because it happens when things get too close to the truth. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't find him in Los Angeles anymore. And then I went to other rallies that started to become more political, and it pissed me off. I have all of those videos. So everything that I just said, I have that. You know I do. I got the receipts. Okay? I started going to some and it was pissing me off because I'm like, where'd everybody go? What is going on? Why are there Trump flags everywhere? Why are there Biden flags everywhere? What the hell? This is about the children. And then it started pissing me off because I'm like, we're standing in front of the CNN building. We're standing in front of the Jimmy Kimmel building in Los Angeles, California, and y'all are bitching about politics? But you want to cover this up with a very small Save the Children sign? Are you kidding me? No. So we stopped going. So did you hear me say, I just want to make sure, did y'all hear me say, I met the man twice in passing for like 30 seconds. Did you hear me say that? Did you hear that part? I want to know that we're all on the same page. This is that interactive portion of Alive. Did you get that? Yes. Thank you, Cat King Cannon. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Okay? So I don't know him, but I respect him for doing this. I don't care where you go. I don't care what you do. Get your ass outside for the children. That's all I care about. I don't care where you stand. I don't care what organizer you stand with. I don't care if you stand alone. The point is that every predator is watching. Every evil bit of a creature is watching. Survivors and victims are watching you. It is all over the place to a point that, yes, evil is watching you because the government is giving it to you and wanting to see what you would do with it and seeing if you're stupid enough to just go back and go to sleep. So do you hear me when I say, I don't care what you do. I don't care where you stand. I don't care how you do it. Just get loud for the children and stand with a statement, stand with a purpose, and don't muddy the damn message. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't care what bad anybody has to say about me or my mom or anybody else. I don't give a shit. If you're standing for the kids, that's what we need. That's what this war is about. And the government and everybody else knows that you're not going to do it. That's why they just handed you the files and then been like, now what? Fill it. Yeah, we did it. And who's going to talk about it? Nobody. Yeah, they removed their teeth so they didn't bite anybody when they assaulted them. Yeah, they cut off their limbs. Children, 5-year-olds, when they went to fight back. Yeah, we locked them in rooms, and yeah, we kidnapped them from you. And yeah, all of us were complicit in the trafficking. Yes. When you sent your kids to school, you fed them to Life Touch. When you dropped them off and told them to go have fun at Chuck E. Cheese, you fed them to a predator. When you took them to Disneyland, thinking that it was just an amusement park. My mom is guilty of that too. Thinking that it's just an amusement park and everybody's gonna be fine. Yeah, there was things going on under your feet. When you went to the zoo and you thought that everything was gonna be Gucci and you're just going to go see animals. No, you participated in not only your child being trafficked and taken a picture of and sex dolls being made, but the animals that were being trafficked in the zoo too. Yeah, the government is looking at you like, yeah, and now what you going to do? And we'll do it again. And we'll continue doing it. And Bill Clinton may have apologized for what we did to everybody's mind with the mind control, but we're still doing it. They know that. They know that people are going to get scared. They know that the fear patterns work everywhere. That's why they've used it in so many false flags, and the false flags coming up. Did you hear me? The false flags incoming, they're going to use the same fear tactics again. Then they make you feel like there's a natural disaster. And that way you're really focused, because then that way you're like, shit, my home, my table, my kids, myself. How am I going to get food? How am I going to get outside? How am I going to get to work? How is this? How is that? But in reality, HAARP exists. HAARP. Look it up. So some of these natural disasters are bullshit, and everybody knows it because you can see the red flags and the patterns when you start reading into it. COVID. Texas when the lights went out, the ice storm, the fires that don't burn anything around it. You know what I'm talking about. So we're all on the same page, right? We're all on the same page. We all understand what's going on here, right? So give me your hand. Give me your hand when I say this. Give me your hand. Come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give me your hand. Don't be lazy. This is a war that is a battlefield, not a flower field. Don't be lazy. There's no reason for an excuse. There's no reason for, well, I got this to do and I got that to do. Yeah, a child had their life to live. They want it to be free. They want it to be happy and play with your toys. So let me pop your hand when I say this. Get your shit together. And don't be lazy. And that's the last time I'm going to hold your hand. I've been telling you for 6 years. Get it together. I love you, but this is the friend in me. They call me M. This is the friend in me that's going to be blunt with you. Do you ever have those friends where you just need some blunt? You need to, don't beat around the bush with me. Tell me like it is. Because if you don't, I'm not going to read between the lines. Okay, I'm not going to read between the lines here. I don't want to hear your life story. I don't want to hear how you had a party to go to, and you had this to do, and you had that to do, but you wanted to go. You do what you need to do when you feel like you want to do it, when it's important to do it to you. It is 2 hours, 4 hours maybe, out of your day. And guess what? You get to go where after? Home. You get to go where after? A comfort space that you know is okay. So again, give me your hand. Give me. Stop it. Because that's how I feel like when I'm like, what some people, I don't know if I can, you don't know what? We're fighting for children. This is not a scheduled televised war. A lot of the things that people are waking up to, like, well, I just got this and my head is spinning and my heart hurts and I'm just grieving and no shit. No shit. No shit. So are the children that are going through this. Fucking business that I ain't never been smacked on the forehead so much. I don't know what else to do. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I wasn't talking to you then. Move over. Pass it down. Pass it down. Because I don't know what else to do with people. People are asking us, how do you get through it? We don't have a choice. We have been on this road for 6 years. Going on 6 years. Our goal at the end of this year is to find somewhere to say we get to go home. We want a junk drawer. We want a garage. We want somewhere to put all of our shit and not have to take it out of a bag. We want to be able to stay, because the enemies that you're afraid of right now that had a hold of those children, your children, the enemies that you're afraid of, talking about, I don't know if I can get outside because I don't want to go alone. Those are the ones that won't leave us alone. Those are the ones that we've been telling you about. Those are the ones that won't let us be just move freely. Those are the ones that the reason why we're in this car. Those are the ones that the reason why you met me and know my face. Those are the ones that why we're in the middle of all of this shit. So if you have an excuse, stop it. Stop it. If you hate me, okay. What are you doing for the children? If you have energy to talk shit and mind somebody else's business, can you imagine what you would do and how far we would get if you mind the business of the business that we all need to be in the middle of, and that's what's going on with the children? Instead of you minding other business of other adults and shit you're jealous and insecure about? Why don't you put your insecurity crown away? Huh? Get your head out of your ass. It's not a hat. Huh? And get it together. How about that? How about that? That's to everybody. Where the message applies to you, lace it. Where it doesn't apply to you, don't even put that shoe on. It's not yours. Get what I'm saying? Because if somebody told me you're a liar, okay. You're a bad person. That's some bullshit right there. I know they're not talking to me. I know you ain't talking to me. I ain't even going to answer you because I know you ain't talking to me. So wherever it applies, apply it. And please, get outside. This weekend is one thing. Everybody's organizing marches all around, and I can't thank everybody enough for getting outside, even if you hate me. Thank you. Thank you. It's one step closer to us going home. Yeah, because I'm one of those children that people are out there fighting for. Even though I don't need you to fight for me first. The children come first. I'm not first. I'm in a way free. I have mom. I have family that loves me. People know my name. I didn't even know that was going to happen. I was invisible, but I'm chosen. I'm loved. I'm enough. And I'm not a dollar sign. I have all 4 of my limbs. And I'm not a sex toy. And I'm not anybody's punching bag. So I know that I'm okay. I just don't want to end up going back. And we're still going through hell. But at least we're not where we were 15 years ago. Okay? So at one point I wanted to take my name off the poster. And Princess Leia checked me and said, hold on. I know you want to do that, but we're fighting for you too. Because at first I was just like, my name don't need to be on any posters. My name don't need to be on anything. Just fight for the children. I've been saying that from the get. And she's like, no. We're fighting for you too. And I'm like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, okay. But the children come first. If you have a chance to fight on my behalf, thank you. That is an honor. But the children come first. Okay? Okay, cool. Miss Wally, absolutely will love you. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, you ready for my good news? One more time. All in all, don't use no excuses. Get outside. Don't engage in no confrontation. Arguing back and forth distracts you from the message. It really does. Count the cost, because we are adults using the internet. You understand what I'm saying? We are adults using the internet. So you do have to realize that you're walking outside with strangers. The same war that applies if you go stand outside for the children applies when you walk outside your front door, and sometimes it's in your own living room and you don't even know about it. So I don't want to hear, I was too scared to go outside. That war is at your front door. The only difference is you're going to stand outside in your community for free. Nobody needs to hand over any money. Nobody needs to do any organizations or fundraisers. We don't need to do any of that. put your tennis shoes on, grab a piece of cardboard, write something on there in regards to the children, and go stand outside. If you get to meet somebody that's like-minded, great. Be careful. That's adult perspective on duh. If you go in the grocery store, you probably just passed a predator. You looked one in the face when you walked away from a cash register. You probably looked a trafficker in the face when you dropped your child off at school. You probably right past a predator on your way to work, or you clocked in with one. So before you start, I'm scared, and you already walked right past one. The only difference is now you're loud and saying right here, right now, this is my statement, and it's not changing. I don't need to be distracted by anything that you got to say, he got to say, she got to say. I'm standing out here for your kid, their kid, his kid, my kid. That's it. Period. So before everybody gets so wrapped up in like, well, what if I stand outside alone? The children are alone. I was alone. When I was 4 years old, I was alone. When I was 5 years old, I was alone. All the we can keep going. I'm 32 now. Till before you, well, what if I stand alone? Okay, and what if? Well, who are you fighting for? What's the problem again? Somebody's yelling at you? What's the problem again? Because there's somebody yelling for a child to stop crying while they're hurting them. It's a little hot. Oh, what's your problem again? There's somebody being locked in a cage right now. Nobody gives a shit about the weather. What's your issue? It's a little cold? Oh, because there's somebody lying naked, tied somewhere, and they don't know what's happening. Nobody's controlling the weather, AC or heater. Oh, somebody called you names? Oh, what's your problem again? Who are we fighting for? There's really nothing that holds a candle next to what these children are going through. So, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay? Cool. Good news. Good news. And there we go. I'm on page 8, writing my children's book. Page 8. I never thought I would say that. Never thought I would say that. Never even thought we would just be talking about this. But some people have asked, hey, what's the plan now? Because weren't y'all supposed to sign off December 30th, 2025? Yes. Yes, that was the plan. That was the plan. And then the investigators called from Truth Be Told. And they said, we've done a lot in less than a month. Can you please hang on? If you guys go find somewhere to hide, tuck in, whatever, we can't do these investigations, and the things that are about to happen can happen without you. So we said, all right. But in 2027, y'all won't hear from us for a while. Because our goal is to find a home, a junk drawer, a garage. I think people forget just because there's this on my face and I look like we're okay, or my mama looks like everything's okay sometimes, because we get through the shit that we get through. We just be tucking and rolling with punches. If anybody is feeling heavy from all the information that you're getting, imagine how we feel. I get it that everybody's heavy. I'm not, your feelings are valid. We should be, everybody knows there's 5 stages of grieving, right? Okay. So at first everybody was in shock. Then everybody was in the what the fuck stage. Now we're here in the I am angry. People need to feel that. You need to grieve for what you missed. You need to grieve for the souls that are no longer here to talk to you. You need to. But we deal with that and more, and trying to find a place to go and a place to lay our head without being outnumbered. If somebody else was going to try to come up and hurt us, we deal with a lot. And I thank you to those angels that have decided to, like, hey, went to psyche evals with us, went to I don't even know, but went with us through some things that we just an everyday thing that we needed to get through. Thank you so much for that. It would be easier if we can just be regular people, be at peace, and just do things, without looking like a freaking crackhead ferret looking over our shoulder every time trying to figure out if you friend or foe. But our goal this year, we never talked about books. We never talked about any of that. We were like, it's not time for that. Miracle Sims. Y'all know my sister friend. Miracle Sims one day before the Georgia event hit me with, what does the war ending look like to you? And I was like, I don't know. People getting arrested? We wait for somebody to get arrested just as much as everybody else. I don't know. And then she's like, okay, so what is stopping you from doing all the things that you love? You and mama. Like, when is there time for that? And I was like, you're right. You're right. Because as long as we're alive and on this earth, we are very simple people. And we will continue spreading awareness. I did it through dance and through all kind of simple messages as much as I could all the time. So why not? So that's our goal this year. We have so many friends and family and love all over the world. I'm on, like I said, page 8 of my children's book. I've sent it over to a few angels already, and they were like, I want the next page, and that's cool. We're planning on writing some children's books. My mom and I are planning on doing some books together. And that's just what we plan to continue doing in 2027. I don't really talk about satanic ritual abuse. It's hard to get the words together for it to come out of my face and not have a whole breakdown still. I am getting stronger, but that is a lot. That is hard. The Buckingham Palace has some evil shit that has went down, and I don't really know how to put that in words just yet, but one day we will. I know that with truth be told, with the investigators, they're still working on some things on our behalf. We have some things going on behind the cameras and the podcast and everything. There's some people looking into legal representation, maybe at one point doing some depositions. I don't know yet. I just know that there's some things being looked at big time. So for people asking us, what are we doing? Just trying to stay alive. As we were. Same thing we were doing. Are we working with anybody? No. Jesus is in this car. And you guys that have become our safety net, and people that we call angels, we call on when we need them. I know that we have been invited as a guest to do an event in Houston, Texas this year. I don't know if that's the only event that we will be doing, but we've been invited, and I know there's multiple things going on. I know it's a strictly human trafficking event, so it'd be cool if you can come out to that. And I know there we will be trying to put out some of our stuff that we have been working on, which is the children's book and stuff that I'm working on now. And hopefully when we sell our books, that will be a step closer to going home. With a garden. Cameras. On the top of Leave Us the Hell Alone Mountain. Blocked off. With animals. Like a pig. Don't piss it off. That's why I love pigs. We feed them right. My pig was a vegetarian, but not all pigs are vegetarians. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Some people were asking us if we can do some Q&As. We're down to do that. My mom is still working on an MK series. We feel like we're trying our best to get information out there. And we've done that. We've done that. There's so much information out, y'all could dig for years. And still, my face would pop up. And we told you. We told you. And we told you from personal experiences. We told you from what we know and what we've been through. So, I don't know. I don't know what else to do. If there's anybody that wants to ask us to come out, we will teach if you have counted the cost and you understand that. Our enemies don't scare me. We passed that line. Your fear tactics have run out. It's the same shit. You sound like a broken record. No one's ever going to believe you. No. You're not worth anything. You're not enough. No one's ever going to love you. That was a lie. Survey says that was a lie. I rebuke you. So, so it's cool. It's cool. But if somebody would stop the AI trauma porn, that would be helpful. You know, there's somebody that's making these AI videos of me being traumatized again with our predators. Listen, the truth is bad enough. I crawl out of my skin enough. Life is hard enough. It's hard to wrap your brain around enough. So can we enough with people making AI trauma reenactments of me, please? Because I'm sure when those files release and videos come out, that's going to be enough for everybody, especially myself. So can y'all knock that shit off? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And if you put that much energy into just releasing the truth, that's already enough, you'd be onto something. But yeah, knock it off. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And I'm already waiting for the investigators to call me saying that they have videos of me and whatnot. We're already on that topic of things. They're digging deep into the Playboy. So it's disgusting. People impersonating me using fake accounts. That's disgusting too. I appreciate your support, but I have enough of me's. There are more than enough of me. Okay? So I don't need you to do that. You're doing it wrong. So if you just wanted to support us by sharing our stuff for free, that would be nice. That would be nice. But you making fake accounts on TikTok, the real Allie Carter and Allie Cart that's now on TikTok, and the X account that's Allie Carter, that's not real. So can we knock that shit off? That's the Telegram page that's sending out. We don't send WhatsApp messages. We don't talk about crypto. We don't give a shit about Bitcoin. Stop it. Is anybody else exhausted by the truth already? Does anybody else feel like all of this is enough? It can't get any worse? It will. But do you already feel like this is enough? Anybody? Is it already enough? All of it's enough. And there's more and more and more and more that we haven't even, the Epstein files are still not scratching the surface. Still. So please, stop. It's enough. When I know more, you'll know more. When I know more about the Houston, Texas event, you'll know more. Trust me. That's what we got. That's what we're doing. That's the goal for us this year, is to tell y'all that, hey, we taken everything out of that storage. So that will be the day that we're probably gonna have a world party virtually if we can walk up to our storage, pull everything out, and say that it's going in our home. That's the goal this year. So, but if you want somebody to demand answers from, I'd try Bill and Hillary Clinton. You know, Miracle said, how about Bill and Hillary theatrical performance? Yeah. Where is that energy towards them?
I want you to think about it this way. If somebody does not have the moral compass and they're hurting children, they are also going to commit murder. They are also going to be liars. They are also going to be all the other things. And when you've sunk to the level of hurting children, all the other shit's going to pile on too. Like, if you're raping children, you're also not going to have a problem lying. You're not going to have a problem committing murder. You're not going to have a problem committing treason. If you've gone to that level where you're harming a child, you're probably doing all the other shit as well. So expecting the truth because you're under oath, probably not a thing.
Yeah. Last thing, we're still looking for leaders. Again, March 7th is being led by Scotty the Kid. Go to his page. There's so many locations. So many locations. Go check it out. Next weekend, all weekend long, starting Friday the 13th. Yes, I said Friday the 13th. Through the 15th, there will be candlelight vigils. There will be car rallies. There will be protests. If you check the posters that are popping up all over our platforms, even on the website on allysarmy.com, look at the posters, please, and read them. Take a second. If you gotta zoom in, if you gotta snap a picture of it, take a screenshot so you can zoom in. If you gotta print it out so you can see it on paper. But take a second to look at it, because some of them have more than one date on them. Some of them. Okay? So, take a look, because some of them are not just stopping March 13th through 15th. They're ongoing. They're ongoing until I find out the dates of what's happening in Houston, Texas. And after Houston, Texas, if y'all can get there, that's great. But as we get to Houston, Texas, I know that they're reserving a venue that's over 700 to 1,000 seats. I know that for a fact. And I told the host, I said, hey, if that's the case, you're going to have that many people in seats no matter who's there, can we have a march? So they're going to be handing out signs as you're walking into the doors of this Houston event later on. And then everybody is going to get up and march together. And then after that, we're looking into boycotting. I don't plan to stop this. See, here's the thing. I'm doing this again because I don't plan to do it. I don't plan to do it the same. The Epstein files need to turn into the Epstein trials. And it'll do that if it's everywhere and nobody can get away from it. It'll do that if people don't stop talking about it. The Epstein files need to turn into the Epstein trials. And our goal by the end of this year is to see those files turn into the trials. And then my mom and I will be able to crawl into our hole that we may find quietly, safely, and comfortably. Because that's our goal. After that, the world can burn, and we thank all of you for picking up the armor and fighting harder. We thank you so much. But we want out for a second. I have told God several times to fire us. Okay? So, that does not mean that we're going to stop fighting. We're just going to fight in a different way, from the comfort of somewhere that we can call home. And we will write our books, and we will pop up when we can in like 2028. But we need a second. we need a second to walk around the house in our jammies, cook some food, and just sit for no damn reason with all of our stuff. That's all we want. That's it. Okay, so that's our goal at the end of this year. But the Epstein files need to turn into the Epstein trials first. We will give depositions. We've actually been asked several times if we will, and we've said yes. We're waiting for the calls. Does that mean that some people will call? No. Because there are some people that are in it. And trust me, if you put a mic in my hand, no one is safe. No, nobody's safe. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm tired. So don't put that mic in my hand if you're not prepared for what you're gonna get.
While we're still on this topic, I'm going to throw the gauntlet down. Over the next month, when Scotty does his marches this weekend, and over the next months, as you see the car rallies and the marches and the candlelight vigils, I want you to look around the battlefield at who's standing with you on the battlefield, and I want you to pay attention to who's missing. I want to know where MAGA is. MAGA, you wear the red hats and you fly the flag. Where are you for the kids? I want to know where Black Lives Matter is. I want to know where the Christians are. If you go to a church and your pastor is not picking up a sign and leading the church to stand for the children, you might want to rethink things. Because our mandate as a Christian and as a follower of Jesus Christ is to be a champion for the least of these. And that includes the children. So look around where Hollywood is. They got the loudest mouths for every other thing. Are they on the battlefield with you, or are they leaving you out there alone? Pay attention to who's there, but pay more attention to who's not.
And then ask yourselves why. Because it starts right there. Everybody's so quick. I want to jump into a tunnel. Tell me where I can go to save the children. Outside. Let's start your own community first. No, I can't do that. Then who the hell do you think you are going to help jumping into a tunnel? You see that? That's why we say we can tell where people's head is by the way they talk to us. Because there's so many people that real quick, what strip club, what this, what that. Okay. Let's start. Number one, go outside for 30 minutes. In your own community, try that. And then people, I don't know if I can. You know survivors see that, right? You know survivors see you saying like, well, I have this to do. And you know those 10-year-olds that are like, that walk right past you that look like a whole ass teenager yet a whole ass adult, and they're being trafficked right in front of your face. You know they can hear you when you're talking about, well, I have this to do, and I didn't want to be alone, and I wanted to go with a friend, and I wanted to, and they looking at you like, psh, psh, psh. But on the internet, you're save the children. Psh. You see how numbers and stuff don't matter to me? That's why I say numbers don't matter to me. I've been invisible. I've been standing right in front of someone's face. You know those handprints and footprints that you're seeing everywhere? Let me, hold on, before we go. You know those handprints and footprints? Does everybody know why they're using hand and footprints for trafficking? Do we all know that? Let's take a survey. Does anybody know why the hands and feet? I'll tell you. Come on, let's see what people, let's, together now. Who knows why the hands, the red hands, and the red little feet? Who knows? Who knows why? If you don't know why, say you don't know why. That's fine too. I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know if you're gonna want to know after this, but I'll tell you. City Light said, "Great, it's their blood." Okay. Somebody said, "No, I don't know why." You don't know why? Somebody said, "Yeah, I know why." Okay. Someone said blood. Okay, so you know why. Someone said, "I don't know." Sue said, "I don't know." Okay, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you from personal experience why. So, Snoop Dogg knows this. It's an affidavit. As truth be told, they know this. The investigators are looking into this. The attorneys that are now looking into our case, they just got this information too. But, somebody said, "I knew you were going to go there." Oh, you must have been at the event. Anyway, so here's the thing. And then my heart's already pounding, so I'm just going to, whoo. When I went to this one elite job, they forced anal tails on the girls because they wanted them to look like dogs.
Snoop.
For a dog host, for a dog party, for a song that was talking about a dog. And it was a release party. Okay? So they forced dog tails and anal plugs into the girls. I was one of those girls. I was only 15 years old. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? We hear? 15 years old. I was in foster care. This happened in Prim, Nevada. Okay? They forced the anal tails into the girls. And at one point, I was laying on my stomach because I was in so much pain. So when I stood up to walk through this sex store, because one of the girls, she needed a gape because they couldn't get the tail in, and she was bleeding so bad, but they still refused to let her go. She was younger than me, by the way. I don't know how much younger than me, but I was 15.
Well, let me preface by saying Allie was 15, but it was a child altar that was 10 that was being used.
So, I was laying on my stomach. When I stood up, the blood from my body rushed down my legs and to my feet. As I was walking, I left footprints everywhere. Bloody footprints. Okay. One time, when a John was hurting me, and I was bleeding, and I touched myself because I was trying to make him stop what he was doing, and I had blood on my hands, and he picked me up and threw me across the room, and then he pinned me against the wall. I had my hands on the wall. So by the time that I left the hotel, there were my bloody handprints all over the hotel room. Are we all clear now on what those handprints and footprints mean? Okay. That's what those mean. So, it's the blood of the children. It's the blood of the victims. And it may have been their last handprint or footprint that you'll see. Okay? Okay. So, just to be clear, that's what that means. So before you make your excuses, you get to go home. I always say all the time that I have all 4 of my limbs. I've seen that. And I've stopped fighting people when I realized how hurt I could be. Alright, you're gonna tie me up. Alright. You're gonna use me for like 8 hours until I can't see straight, or I can't even breathe, or I'm not even here anymore. Okay. But cutting your limbs off is a whole different situation when you know that that'll happen to you. And there's people talking about it right outside the door. So, excuses are just excuses. They don't hold a candle to what's going on with the child. So please get it together. Yeah. All right. Cool. We'll be doing some Q&As. People have asked us to do some Q&As, but I'm still looking for leaders all over the place right now. So if you're in my Instagram story, thanks for checking it and seeing if you can be a leader somewhere. I'm looking for Australian 90s. I'm looking for Missoula, Montana. I'm looking for Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm looking for Oregon. Yeah. So, and if you're like, I've never led anything, I don't know how to lead, me neither. This was not the plan. So we'll do it together. As long as you're furious for the truth about the children, then you can do it. That's it. And think small first. If the streets are not covered, if you have 5 people there, cool, you have 5 people there. Then march together while you put some posters of back sheets on a car. Sit at a park and paint some rocks together and make it a thing. Make some bracelets together. Make little stick figure people to put out everywhere. Easter's coming up, so speak the language. Take little Easter eggs with fact sheets, put them in them, and leave them everywhere. People are going to pick them up because they're thinking that it's an Easter egg hunt, and that's going to be the egg hunt that they need to go down the official rabbit hole. Okay? So, just do something. Everybody can do something. Alright? Wyoming, yes, we need some help out there. Can you do it, KD? Can you be the leader? We're actually having a leader meeting this evening, on Zoom, 7 p.m. EST, I think.
I want to wait. Might do it sooner. Push back a little bit.
Push back?
Yeah.
Just kidding. We're pushing back a little bit. Okay. I hope you heard that. Pushing back a little bit. Maybe Saturday. Oh! Am I?
I think so.
And me too?
I don't know.
Okay, so there's just that?
That's all I know.
I want to tell them. Can I tell them?
Tell them.
I think I should tell them. We're pushing back. Dustin Faulkner and Beverly Gillen are back on Truth Be Told tonight. I don't know if I'm with them or not yet. We just got the message. So we have to push the meeting back to Saturday. Let's try Saturday. But Dustin Faulkner and Beverly Gillen will be live tonight at 7 p.m. instead. 7 p.m. CST. So please check them out. They have something to tell you. I think they have a lot to tell you. I think you're gonna have to watch again because they might have some things that they're gonna have to cut up into some parts to tell you. But thank you for praying for Dustin Faulkner. He is feeling better and he will be back tonight. So, yay! Yay! Cool beans. That makes me happy. I'm so happy he's feeling better. Good. Alright. Philadelphia here. A Better Life, Jay. Hey, Philly! What's up, Jay? Can you lead a march for me in Philly? I'd appreciate that. Hit me up. Let me know. So, okay. My brain is swimming now, so I'm just gonna go continue posting marches. Please check this page. It's on my TikTok. It's on my X. We're gonna be doing X Spaces soon too. Louisiana, Reagan and Gabe's. Memo. Hey, Memo. Can you do a march in Louisiana? A Better Life, Jay. So yes, I sure can. God will. Yes. Amen. All right. I will hit you up. Is the Zoom call for the U.S. leaders only? No, it's for all leaders. So we're trying to work it out. I'm really trying to get in a meeting with the South African angels, the Australian angels, and we will move some time frames and stuff around. If I have to stay up one night just to talk to some of you angels over in Ireland or Sweden, we can do that. We can do that. So if you're going to lead, we'll have a Zoom meeting first. I just want to say thank you, give you a few brainstorming ideas. You can hear from other people that are already brainstorming, some people that have already gotten started, answer some questions. We can talk about some things that we're looking out for together. The candlelight vigils are not real fire. I'm just saying that for quality assurance and insurance purposes. The candlelight vigils are not real fire. It is a virtual candle app on your phone, so charge your phone. Charge your phone. Bring a tea light. But do not light a real fire. Why? Because someone will try to say that Ali's army was lighting fires. That's not true. And this is being recorded for quality insurance and assurance purposes. What's today's date?
The 6th. March 6th,
March
2026.
6th, 2026. I am saying that now. I did not tell anyone to light any fires. I said use a virtual candle. No. Don't do that to me. I did not say that. No. It was not me. It was not me. We don't do accidental fires around here. No, we don't. Not in this army. No. So if it's time for real candles, we'll do that in Houston, where it is controlled with police that will be helping. We're not doing that. No. Don't try to January 6th our shit. No, we're not doing that. So, all right, y'all. Yes, thank you. Ali doesn't do violence. Ali does not. Ali does not. She does not condone it either. She does not incite it. She does not condone it. She don't put up with that either. So just so we're clear, Ali did not. Peaceful only. Yes. The real peaceful. Not the peaceful that people call it when they're blocking intersections on freeways. Not that peaceful. We are sticking to local laws and permits if needed. Yeah. Rules apply. Keep your feet on the sidewalk. Do not put your feet in the street. That is considered jaywalking. Stay out of the intersections. Stay out of the street. If you see somebody in the street, shoo them like a fart and tell them to get on the sidewalk. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. If you're at the front leading and you see somebody else behind you, ask them like, hey, can you go back there and just make sure everybody just on the sidewalk? If there's more than a few. Cool. Start small. Start small. Then we think bigger. Okay? Bring water. Bring comfortable shoes. Bring your anger. Yeah. Okay. shoo them like a fart. Yeah, I don't like when people do this. I don't. But it makes it, you don't shoo me like a fart. It's rude. So, but, you know, if you have to and people are not listening, universal language, shoo them. On that note, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. Love you guys. You guys know the rest. We are not suicidal. There will be no accidental car accidents or overdoses. We do not carry anything in this car that cannot be accounted for. We're not carrying any weapons. If we go swimming, we know how to swim and what precautions to take. We are not going in any crazy water. We're not eating any strange food. We will not be poisoned. My mom will not swerve off this road if she is too tired. She knows to pull over. Somebody knows where we are at all times. And there is a receipt of everywhere that we have been, even if we stop to pee. I missed some things, but you can fill in the blanks. We don't have a home to go to, so, you know, there shouldn't be any FedEx people or any more insurance things. But, hey. Love you guys. Bye.